So welcome back to Real Auto Reports. I'm Jonathan Malone-McGrew, and today we have a video on, yes really, the 2017 Nissan Sentra SR Turbo. Yeah, they really put a turbo in a C-segment vehicle. Well, it's actually something that we're seeing a lot more of, and it's just whether or not the turbo's called out. They're trying to go after a sportier, younger demographic and still provide a lot of value for the money. So the SR is a package we've seen from Nissan in the Sentra before. And the C segment, just to give you an idea, is like a Cruze or perhaps a Hyundai Elantra, those types of vehicles that are on the smaller side of the scale. Still a four-door capable of carrying things, but their price point's going to be in that $15,000 to $22,000 range, maybe a little bit higher with a lot of options on it. Think Mazda 3 as well. The Sentra Turbo, though, the SR Turbo package, is aimed at a younger demographic or a demographic that wants more power, which is why it's actually noteworthy, especially here in the Rocky Mountains in Colorado, where we have issues with cars that are underpowered, especially when we go up the mountain passes. For the SR Turbo in the Sentra for 2017, you're going to have 64 more horsepower in the new 1.6 liter inline 4 than you would in the 1.8 liter that is naturally aspirated in the standard SR. That means you have a total horsepower that is up more than 50% from the standard SR. And that turbo horsepower is going to be pretty important because it also comes with some other features like an available 6-speed manual transmission. Again, going after the true drivers out there that really want to shift the vehicle. And yes, we know that automatics can shift faster and be more technologically advanced, but there's still nothing like a really good stick shift. And they also changed the suspension. You've got more dampening, or a stiffer ride, if you will, more control, but a different suspension in the turbo. You're going to see up to 23% more dampening in the front and about 50% more dampening in the rear. Now, this turbo comes with a price, of course, as many things do. As you're driving along, your miles per gallon are going to be different in the turbo because you have this extra added performance and 188 horsepower. So with 188 horsepower, you can't expect to get the 29 city, 37 highway that the standard naturally aspirated 1.8 liter gets. However, you are still going to get what I would consider a very good set of mileage numbers out of this vehicle that come out to 26 city and 32 highway. And that's not bad, especially considering that you also get heated seats with the SR Turbo, a nicer interior package, and you get some exterior flares like the 17-inch wheels, some body kit adjustments to make it look a little bit more sporty, as you can see from the videos of the car here in our conversation. It's a vehicle that isn't super exciting when it stands out from in a parking lot. It's not going to jump out at you and slap you around and say, hey, look at me, kind of like a Challenger would. But it's definitely a step up if you're looking for a four-door with really good trunk room, decent comfort, a lot of neat features, and almost 200 horsepower. I'm Jonathan Malone-McGrew. This is Real Auto Reports, and starting at $21,990, this Sentra Turbo, SR Turbo that is, might be something to put on your test drive list. Join us for more reviews coming up down the road.